in der Galerie Axis im Art Central in Calgary. Das Art Central ist im Prinzip eine Art Mall, die Galerien, aber auch Fashion, Schmuckdesign und so weiter unter einem Dach vereint. Und in dieser Galerie Axis hier haben wir Kunst wiederentdeckt, die auch im Kensington Riverside Inn Hotel, in dem wir gerade untergebracht sind, ausgestellt wird. Und die müssen wir euch unbedingt zeigen. Auf geht's!
This is my gallery. It's my gallery. I've been in this building in Calgary here for about 2.5 years. And it's a contemporary gallery of artists showcasing work from across Canada and a few international as well. This is a pretty interesting artist. This is Tim Okamura. He's a New York-based artist that's Alberta-born. He's from Edmonton, Alberta. And he went to the College of Art here locally in Calgary. He's gone on and is doing some pretty good work. He's known as a portrait artist, really bringing a lot of cultural influences into his work. This series dealing with First Nations mythologies. He's currently shortlisted to do a portrait of Queen Elizabeth after some really big successes in the UK over the last years. And he's exciting to show in Calgary, Alberta here, where it's somewhat of a conservative aesthetic. I started showing him in 2002 and not being too sure if it would sell well, but it's really well received and it ends up selling very well. People immediately have a respect for the quality of the workmanship. This is by a group called Bee Kingdom, and they're three independent glassblowers individually, and they do work individually. But these are ones that they do collectively, and whether it's in the concept of the pieces, or some of them actually the physically blowing the pieces. Some are really, really tall. They require more than one pair of hands on them at the same time, 2 or 3 pair of hands.
We actually saw these pieces here in the hotel.
In your hotel, yeah. These are fun. These are really interesting. They're kind of a salute to, well, they're not all cowboys, but there is sort of a cowboy aspect to them. And they're cowboys of sort of Hollywood cowboys. This is Roy Rogers, Clint Eastwood from 1966, John Wayne. That's Al Pacino from Godfather over there. But I think they're really unique, but with kind of a cowboy culture in our roots, it's kind of fun that something pulls that in to some extent in a way that's not kitschy or... I think these are really sincere pieces. It's actually, it's nice old wood. It's 100-year-old Douglas fir that's coming out of a renovation of a building somewhat like this nearby. An interesting aspect to this woman's work, her name's Verna Vogel, and she's a Calgary artist. She's stitching the canvas first. So if you see behind the canvas, it's all been sewn and stitched, and then she's stretching the canvas and painting on it. So it's sort of like she's drawing a picture first with her sewing machine, really carving these lines, a very linear pattern out through them, and then painting over top of them. So it's a pretty good scene. I think a city like Calgary is 1 million people, and I think when any city starts to reach kind of a density of 1 million plus, there's enough diversity, there's enough things that start to come to play and start to happen. That it's quite a rich, active and vibrant arts community. There's a very good art school that propels a lot of new artists into the market every year. So there's some pretty good things happening here. Sometimes you have to sift under the surface of what may be not seen as the most exciting city in the world, but beneath the surface, it's quite a good, rich community. Hello, I'm Rob Mavey at Axis Contemporary Art in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and you're watching Road Spotter.